pushing?
Push, push, push.
All right, good job, Mom. You're doing it.
Keep
Almost
it
there.
coming.
Almost
You're doing
there.
it.
That's great. Almost there.
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
Perfect.
Stop
Perfect.
pushing.
Stop. Okay. In the event of a shoulder dystocia, you will get what's called a turtle sign, and the baby's head, after it delivers, will be pulled back against the pelvis. When this happens, it's important for the doctor to announce to his assistants that there is a shoulder. That's a good term to use since it won't create any panic and everybody will understand what they're doing. You need to be sure that the bed has been broken. If it hasn't been, it has to be done rapidly so that you can access the baby. The first maneuvers would be to have the assistants do what's called the McRoberts maneuver, which they'll demonstrate, pulling the knees back toward the chest. This helps the shoulder, anterior shoulder, rotate downward. Oftentimes you have to lower the head of the bed to do it properly. If a family member is assisting with a leg prior to the development of the shoulder dystocia, they should be replaced by a nurse or another assistant that is part of the hospital team. The next maneuver, if this does not release the anterior shoulder, is to get your assistant to push suprapubically. She may need, or he or she may need a stool to do this, to push suprapubically in the direction of the head, on the opposite side of where the face is presenting. This will rotate the shoulder in this direction and under the symphysis. The doctor can also put their fingers in and apply pressure on the shoulder to enhance the movement from under the symphysis. This is called the Woods maneuver. If this does not work, the next step is to attempt to do it in the opposite direction. So your other assistant should apply suprapubic pressure in the opposite direction, and this is called a reverse Woods, or sometimes a reverse corkscrew maneuver. If that does not work, the practitioner may choose to insert their hand posteriorly and reach for the posterior shoulder. If you can find the arm and sweep it across the chest, the posterior shoulder will be released when the arm delivers, like this, and the anterior shoulder will then come under the symphysis, and the remainder of the baby will follow readily with delivery. Other maneuvers that have been described include something called the Zavanelli maneuver, which is fetal vertex repositioning inside the abdomen for preparation for cesarean section. This is not generally done, although it's been described in the literature, has been associated with severe complications, including damage to the baby and maternal death. But it could be considered as a last resort. Most practitioners will run through these series of maneuvers at least twice before doing anything else heroic. Another option is to consider fracturing the clavicle on the anterior side where the shoulder is entrapped. This will allow the anterior shoulder to fold downward. For anyone who's tried to do this, most clavicular fractures occur by accident. It's quite hard to do it when you purposefully want to do it, but it is also an option. In our country, symphysiotomy is not done, which is a third world maneuver in which the pubic bone is actually severed in the middle, unhinging the pelvis and allowing the baby to deliver. That concludes our demonstration of the maneuvers for shoulder dystocia. Okay.
Push, 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 push.
Doing great, Mom. That's great. Here
Keep
comes the
pushing,
head.
Keep pushing.
Okay, we have a shoulder, Mom. We're gonna get the nurses to move you around and change your position a little bit so that the shoulder will deliver more easily.
We need backup in the neonatal team.
Can you please pull her legs back toward her chest? Okay, that's great. Now, could you give me some suprapubic pressure? Pushing in this direction with away from the, that's it, away from the face, thank you. Okay, stop. Mom, don't push. We're gonna try something else. Give her some pressure from the other direction. We're gonna try and turn the shoulders with my hands inside. Okay, all right. side, stop. Okay, Mom, I'm just gonna reach in, this may be a little uncomfortable, and I'm gonna try and pull the posterior shoulder down. Okay, just pull her legs back again. That's good. All right, here comes the baby, and the baby's out.